Sagittarius reading in so long, but I had to do one for us. You know, I'm a Sag. Welcome to my Sag sisters and brothers. Let's see what's in the energy for our sign. Let's see what Sag got going on. Let's clear the energy. Welcome to InnerWork with Lex. I am LEXi, here to give you a Sagittarius reading. If you are new here, this is a place where we flow, allow, and grow. If you are coming back, welcome back and welcome to the Sagittarius reading. I typically do collective readings, but this one is going to be for Sag Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, whatever. Alright, Spirit, what's the energy for Sagittarius? Those who come to this reading. Sagittarius. I am loved just for being who I am. Oh, Sag. We are loved just for being who we are. Duh. Ain't that a Sag right there? I love just for being me, bruh. It's just me. It's just my energy. It's just who I am, you know. There's nothing much that I do with it. I just do me, be me, and people love it. Let's see what the vibes are for Sagittarius. The vibes for Sag. Vibes, what are the vibes? Vibes for Sagittarius. Ooh, we claiming boundaries out here, okay? We not with it. We coming into harmony with ourselves. We speaking our minds. We laying out what we value. You can't come here anymore. We putting up the shield, right? We're protecting our energy. Anyone who ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with them. But we make peace. We make love. Before we depart, you know, we say our piece. We do our forgiveness, but I feel like with this claim your boundaries, we're learning to set boundaries. We're learning to stay authentic. We're accepting ourselves as we are, claiming the motherfucking boundaries, okay? Coming into harmony with ourselves and our values. I love it. Keep setting them boundaries. Keep setting them boundaries, Sag. Let's get a shadow card for Sagittarius. Shadow card, we gotta get into a shadow. What's the shadow for Sagittarius? Shadow. What's the shadow, Spirit? We doing the damn word. They like, it's a lot of shadows you've already addressed. What's the shadow, Spirit? Ooh, fear, huh? Fear will keep you chained, okay? Look at all this mess in the gut, the heart, and the head. It's a lot of fear. Is it fear around creating boundaries? Or fear around sticking up for yourself? Like with this, I feel like it's like this tight feeling like, oh, I don't want to make no moves. Oh my God, please hop off my channel. Okay, so let me claim a boundary right here. Get the hell off my channel. I don't know what you talk about. We are love and light here. We do not do no death spells. I don't do spells at all unless it's for myself, okay? So that's not it. All right? Stop. And with that statement, whoever you are, you moving out of fear. It's okay. You just moving out of fear, boo. You need to love yourself just for being who you are. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about, but you know. Okay, so fear. Let's explore this. Let's get this fear card. I want to read it. What are we fearing? What are we fearing? Okay, the affirmation with this is, I release myself from being bound by my own fears. I walk in liberation, untethered and free. Desiring to get rid of fear is an endless internal battle that we cannot win. Fear is a vital response that protects us from legitimate harm. Our fears are designed to keep us safe, responsive, and alert. Ooh, that's kind of deep. It kind of goes into the boundaries, because once you lay out your boundaries, you know, you're protecting your space. You're keeping things and people away from you that are not, you know, it's like exploring your boundaries helps you to know what you need to feel safe. Fear is so biochemical, fight, flight, or freeze, fawn, fatigue, that it can create a binding up within our physical, energetic, and emotional bodies. We can become attached to this pattern energetically and quite literally be hostage to the patterns of our fears, bound within our own bodies. When we witness the pattern arising, we can invite ourselves into deeper awareness. Once we see the shackles with which we have bound ourselves, perhaps to keep ourselves safe at one point, we can lay them down and step towards liberation. Befriend your fears. Get to know them. Ask them why they are there and thank them for protecting you. Take them by the hand and let them know it's safer than they think to move forward. Start with the feels that feel the least binding and get comfortable with showing them other possibilities, and then keep moving forward. Remind yourself that fears don't actually need to leave. They can stay. They just don't need to run the show. That's deep. It's like being aware of your fears, but not allowing them to run the show, which is giving me the feeling, or the thought, the word that came to my mind is self-regulating. So knowing how to self-regulate yourself, knowing if you are the fighter, are you the freezer? Are you the flighter? I'm more of a freezer, y'all. I will sit there and dissociate myself. I have no idea who you are, what you're talking about. But I'm learning to not allow that to control me. We need to come in a place where we're not reactive and we're responsive. And the best way to be responsive is to set those boundaries so you can move accordingly, and other people will too, right? So just accepting yourself as you are and stop running from yourself, because your fears, like it said, are like little Cheerios lining up to the end, to the what am I trying to say? Like lining up the Cheerios to the destination. Stop causing your own inner turmoil. Okay. Let's get a moonology message and then we're going to get into the tarot. It's like giving me a sense of coming into harmony with your fears. Don't fear your fears. Don't fear the fears. It's just false evidence appearing real. But we need, like this woman that I watched, she says, thoughts are real, but they are not true. So it's good to know them, right? But not allow them to run you. Just like with your ego. It's good to know your ego, but don't let your ego take control. Fear is ego, right? It's the same message. Stop letting your fears keep you bonded or bounded within you. So you got chains on your throat chakra, you know, where it's causing you not to express yourself verbally. You can't think straight. Your gut is all off. Your central nervous system is off, you know. What's this fear, though? What are y'all fearing? Let's be vulnerable for a moment. Drop in the comments something that you feel that you fear or you have been fearing the most. I think mine would be fear of rejection. Yeah, I think mine's fear of rejection. And not from like people I don't know. It's like from loved ones. Fear of love being pulled away. Moonology message for Sagittarius spirit. The moon's wisdom. Take the lead. Take the lead. That kind of looked like a cracked egg to me. I don't know why I thought I saw like yolk, like a over hard, over easy type of egg. Doesn't it look like an egg? Look like someone cracked an egg. Taking the lead. Taking the lead. Let's see what that says. Taking the lead. Taking the lead. I really do not. I said this in the last reading. I don't like that these are not in alphabetical order. Like, why would I want to sit here and keep scrolling? Okay. Sometimes you just need to stand up for yourself. Wow. That's this boundaries. Do you fear standing up for yourself? The sad truth is that in your current situation, if you continue to act like an I don't know what that is, or someone who feels less than, there are certain people who exploit their power or authority over you. They do this because they have their own insecurities and they're trying to make themselves feel more powerful. So what to do? You need to take the lead here to show the world that you are in control of yourself and whatever is happening around you. Step up and take authority. Be the boss of your life. What do you need to do to turn the situation around in your favor? And whatever it is, do that. If you feel that there's nothing you can do, then you're not trying hard enough. If you can't take practical steps, work on the situation energetically instead. Do this via meditating and seeing what your higher self tells you, creating a vision board, or creatively visualizing the outcome you seek. Believe in you. You've got this. You're wiser than you know. Stop putting yourself down and make a wise choice. So that spirit saying take a lead on your life. Stop allowing other people to deter you, to make decisions for you, to cause you to be fearful, to be stagnant, to walk over you. There's a need right now to truly love yourself, accept yourself, trust yourself, and stand up for yourself. And the best way to stand up for yourself is to claim your boundaries, okay? And you'll know who the fuck is supposed to be around you, because whatever boundary you lay out, if they can't handle it, they will leave. They will either react negatively or they will leave. Or you will leave. But right now, I feel like the energy that I'm feeling is like, Saggies, we're used to like taking action and being on the move. But right now, I feel like this, whatever Sagittarius I'm talking about, you're having a hard time standing up for yourself and taking the lead. Maybe you fear that people won't love you if you stand up for yourself. Let's get tarot. I am loved just for being who I am, and then standing up for yourself, taking lead on your life. Yeah, this is giving me a lot of authenticity energy, staying true to who you are and what you value. Because once you love all of you, you will attract people who love all of you, right? And maybe your fear is not being loved for who you are or for what you've done in your past. Maybe you fear standing up for yourself, like I said. Maybe you fear addressing boundaries with other people. Maybe you fear laying them out and standing firm on them. I don't know, whatever it is that's holding you back. Because we got this light here, this solar plexus chakra. I feel like you're keeping your power inside rather than showing it. It's time to stand in your power, however that may look to you. That seems to be a big word today, is harmony. Harmony. Alright, Spirit. For Sagittarius, what is the overall message with this claim your boundaries, fear, and taking the lead? The overall energy is about... Ooh, give me more real quick before I even say something. Give me more. What is the 2 baskets? Okay. I feel like I am trying to understand this 2 of baskets, and okay, how I see this Okay, this is how I'm seeing this. Is that this is a relationship within yourself. This is about self-love, right? I really feel like this is about like complete healing within you. This is how you will get to complete healing and self-love within yourself, is dropping the need to be perfect, right? Dropping that need to be perfect and not taking shortcuts within your life. It's something about this new beginning or this new found soul purpose, this opening within you to loving yourself and letting go of control. It's like being in the state of allowance, being in the state of flow and releasing control. Because I see this as compassion with yourself or searching within, going within. I want to know though with this Emperor card in reverse, because it's like toxic masculinity. It's like a power struggle, burnt out, you know, offensiveness, domination. Let's see what this is. Because what I'm seeing right here and what I'm feeling is that this is a relation. This is, I feel like it's a relationship. And I feel like it can either go two ways. It could be a relationship that you're having with someone else where someone's showing up very toxic. At one end, someone's toxic as fuck. At one end, someone's trying to be too perfect and it's causing a lot of delays, right? But I also see this as you coming into alignment with your masculine side and your feminine side. So really complete healing as a whole. And I feel like with this 8 of Coins in reverse here, it's dropping the need to be perfect and really just showing up as who you are and loving yourself fully and releasing this need to control or be defensive or try to prove yourself to others. I want to see what this, I want to clarify real quick. Because, you know, with it being the 8 of Coins, the Ace of Baskets, I don't really see this. Like, if the Lover's card or if another Baskets came out, I would see it as the relationship. But with it coming out with the 8 of Coins, that's more personal. That's more of an internal battle, like something where you're trying to be perfect. You're causing your own delays towards this new beginning because you're trying to control everything. But I want to see what this Emperor energy is in reverse. And you know, in the collective reading, I was talking about healing the toxic masculinity within yourself. You know, because sometimes we create a man within us, especially if you know, your father wasn't as loving, you might create, you know, someone to replace him within you. Or that's just the toxic masculine energy that you've taken on as a child, you know, so you project this into your relationships. But there's a need to heal the toxic masculinity within us. Right? And stop searching outside of us for it. Heal that father within you so that you can make the decisions that you need to make that are aligned and for your highest good. But I do want to see what this is, though. Let me see. What's this 8 of Coins, Spirit? Clarify 8 of Coins, please. Okay. Okay, this could be a relationship. This could definitely be a relationship, y'all. This could be about you setting boundaries and standing up for yourself in a relationship. And stop seeking approval from this person. Because with this, it seems like you were so constant on trying to be perfect and show up in this relationship and do the best you can. But it seems like there were a lot of delays with it. And, you know, I feel like it was you were resisting an inevitable end. It's like with this Ten of Swords, it's like it can't get no worse than this. It's only going upwards, and I feel like you're in this state of recovery, right? Getting more on this Ten of Swords, Spirit. Yeah, it's like delays, like I said. It was some type of delay, right? On something that you wanted to build. I feel like you wanted to build this relationship and it wasn't moving in the way that you wanted it to move. And we have 8-8 here, and that's just confirmation. It fell apart. The bell fell. It fell. It's like it was a lot of delays. It was a lot of like stagnant energy, a lot of slow progression in terms of healing, right? And I feel like this, you caused the delay. You staying in this relationship and trying to make it work, right? Caused a delay in your personal transformation and you reaching your soul purpose. Because at the end of the day, this was going to end. Something was going to end. It's like, because we have the Tower here in reverse. It was going to collapse. It was just a delayed disaster for real. At the end of the day, this relationship was going to end, but it's something, maybe you putting in more work and trying to get it to work, right? Caused the ending to be delayed. Maybe you not standing up for yourself caused this ending to be delayed. Because with this Ten of Swords, with this Eight of Coins, it's like mastering a skill, like you not getting to that place where you feel complete. It's like you come to a realization, right? And you slowly, we're leaving the relationship, right? Slowly. What's this Ace of Baskets? Yeah, like it's something about, something had to end for something to be celebrated. I feel like you're celebrating with this Ace of Baskets. I really feel like you're celebrating you loving yourself and choosing yourself. You're celebrating this new spiritual beginning or awakening. Like there's this delay or this ending has opened up a compassion within you. It's like you're coming into harmony with your soul's purpose by standing up for yourself and claiming your boundaries and ending this relationship. Because it seems like you were in a constant state of recovering, which caused a lot of delays into your transformation. But I feel like you ending this, allowing this collapse, allowing this darkness to pass, it's bringing in a lot of joy, a lot of harmony within yourself, a lot of security, a lot of stability within you, getting to your soul purpose. Give me more on this Four of Wands. Give me more on this Four of Wands, Spirit. Wow. Yeah. This is the ending of a cycle. It's like you're celebrating this ending of a cycle. You're celebrating this new beginning. You're celebrating your transformation. You're celebrating the growth within you, because you probably weren't able to do this before. You probably weren't able to claim boundaries and address your fears and stand up for yourself. We got 444 here is protection, right? With this King of Wands. It's like you're celebrating this ending of a cycle, this transformation into you stepping into this leadership position. It's like you overcoming this challenge is a celebration. You maturing. It's like your maturation through this process, this relationship. You're noticing and you're aware of this transformation within yourself, and I feel like you're celebrating it. There's going to be some type of celebration of your transformation, of your healing. of you stepping into independence and being more focused on yourself and your career and your growth. It's something that you're more confident and you're more mature in terms of relationships. Like before this relationship, I feel like you didn't know how to set boundaries. You didn't know how to stand up for yourself. You didn't love yourself and accept yourself, and now you're choosing to do that. And I feel like you thought that this ending was going to be as like really bad, so you held off on this change, you held off on this ending, but you're realizing that like you've been just resisting an inevitable end by trying to, yeah, you just been delaying it. I feel like you really wanted this relationship to work. Sure, this goes into me. I feel like I'm a Sagittarius too with y'all. I'm here with y'all. Like, we are really standing firm on our boundaries and choosing to love ourselves, y'all. We're not allowing our fear to keep us frozen. Like, I stood the fuck up for myself yesterday. I hope that y'all are standing up for yourself to whoever this is. Whatever this relationship is that you've been keeping quiet to keep the peace, you need to speak the fuck up. Whatever you haven't been taking action and doing, whether that's leaving the relationship, working on the relationship, take it for as it resonates. I see this as as leaving the relationship, as avoiding an inevitable end. You already knew this was going to end, and I feel like you were in like this secret phase of recovery. Even though you were still in the relationship, you were like grieving it, holding off on it ending. But once you finally take that step to end whatever this is, or let whatever this is go, you're going to be in a phase of celebration. You're going to be in a phase of realizing that you just ended a cycle. You're going to be proud of yourself. You overcome this. Like something that you typically would stay in for a long time. Maybe you're the type of person to stay in a relationship because you can see the potential of it. Or maybe you're the type to keep quiet because you don't want to cause any drama in your relationship. So you just save face. But you're not doing that no more. You're just not. What's this Emperor energy in reverse, Spirit? I feel like this Emperor in reverse is you really not coming from a place of determination, of confidence in terms of your decisions. And I feel like you're needing to practice being fearless and take some risk by letting this go. Stop holding back from, because we have, what is this, 7 of Wands? I feel like you're needing to take a risk of being fearless as a way of protection. I feel like right now you're making decisions and a lot of bad choices out of defense, out of maintaining control, out of preparing for the worst. You're needing to release control. Give me more on the 7 of Wands, Spirit. Yeah. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's like something about some challenges. But I really feel like it's about your worth. What's this Fool in reverse? Yeah, you playing yourself small. Don't take any risks that you haven't fully thought about or come into alignment with. I don't know why I'm getting competitive energy. I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like this is about knowing your worth and being confident in the decisions that you make. Not making decisions from fear, but making decisions from a place of alignment, clear vision. Okay. What else about this Emperor energy? Wow. It's the Emperor upright to confirm the Emperor in reverse. I feel like you're needing to get to a place of balance and trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. Remember I said healing that toxic masculinity within yourself? There's a need to balance your opposites and find some type of structure, some type of discipline, stability within yourself. I feel like right now Spirit's wanting you to focus on your intuition and focus on yourself. Trust yourself and move accordingly with that. Stand firm in your intuition when making decisions. Don't think that you're making the wrong decision because of what other people might say to you or what this person might say to you. They might try to get you back, for real. I feel like you need to stand your ground. Stand your ground. All right, Spirit. Let's get some advice. I feel like I just asked in my head what could be the obstacle, you know, and you would be the obstacle. Don't get in your own way of healing, of releasing the things that are not for you so that you can make room for the things that are. Because all I'm seeing here is 222 and 444, which is all about balance, protection, and security. And then I see some sevens too. So your intuition, your instincts, trusting yourself. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 major arcanas out that can signify change. There's something you're needing to change. This is big change too. I feel like with whatever this was, this breakup or whatever it is that you're really letting go, I feel like you thought that it was going to be the most painful type of thing that you had to release. And then you're going to realize that it wasn't that bad, that you were causing a delay of something that needed to end anyway. And you're going to celebrate it. You're going to be like, damn, that wasn't that bad. I'm proud of myself. Damn, I'm really changing. I'm transforming. I'm stepping into this leadership role. I'm maturing. I'm overcoming these challenges. Like, I'm releasing control. I just need to trust myself. I just need to stand firm in my boundaries. I just need to stand up for myself. That's really what I feel like that's what the Sagittarius energy right now is, hey, we not about to let nobody walk over us no more, okay? Yeah, we try to be nice and we try to be fair. We try to be kind and shit and sweet. People just kept walking all over us. Walking. No more of that. We not trusting our intuition no more. And if you don't like my boundaries, you get the fuck to step in. If you don't like my values, you can get to fucking step in. If you don't like the way I stand up for myself, then you can get the fuck to step in. I feel like that's what a lot of people, we need to stop caring about how other people are going to feel. Like, that's my biggest thing. Me not leaving this relationship was because I was so worried about how he was going to feel. It had nothing to do with me. Like, I stayed in the relationship because of how he felt. How did I feel? Was I happy? No. Are you happy? No. Are you standing up for yourself? Are you able to stand up for yourself in this relationship? And if you're not, then it's time to fucking leave. Because it's already been a lot you've been through with this person, and I feel like you at your last straw. Like, it can only hurt so much. And I feel like you've been holding off on this ending, and you're causing your own suffering. But fuck that. This shit is gonna end, and you're gonna be celebrating this ending because you overcame it. All right, Spirit, what's the advice? Good morning, Richard. Wow. It's funny how we started this reading off with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse as the energy of the Two of Baskets. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to master something. What do they need to master, Spirit? Master being compassionate and remaining open. Mastering being open. Mastering being open. Okay, Spirit's telling you to master showing up for yourself, being kind and compassionate with yourself, being open with yourself, right? Letting go of feeling like you need to defend or protect yourself all the damn time, which is still being open. Master standing up for yourself. Oh my gosh, y'all. This take the lead was about standing up for yourself. This could be in a relationship or it cannot be. It could be just in family. Don't take it for how it resonates. But it is some type of relationship. Mom, dad, friendship, relationship. That you wanted. That you wanted to perfect and master and work on. But regardless, this shit was hard and struggling and painful. And you delayed this ending and it caused a lot of suffering. So it ended up ending in a disastrous way anyway. But regardless, you choosing to leave is going to help you see. It's like you're going to awake to something that was awakened to some truth that the universe has been trying to show you about this person, about this relationship, and about yourself. And it's going to cause you to celebrate things because you're going to realize that you overcame this and you moved differently this time. Spirit's wanting you to trust yourself and trust your intuition, respect yourself, and apply discipline with yourself so you can be structured to master emotional balance, to master compassion with yourself, to master silencing that inner critic, to mastering being open and being in alignment to receive the blessings that Spirit's trying to give you, to master defending yourself and standing up for yourself, and not in ways that are out of fear and toxicity. Really to say, this is what the fuck I need, this is what I want, boom. And then the Supreme, knowing that you are connected to all, to everything. You are a source of power. Know your worth. With all four elements being out of here, I find this a security within you, stability within you, and knowing your worth. So that's where you're about. Spirit wants you to master that. Spirit wants you to put your attention towards yourself, mastering how you speak to yourself, mastering how you stand up to others, and then mastering knowing your worth so that you can remain open to receive the blessings that they're trying to give you. That's all that this is. Straight up. That's all that this is, Sag. We claiming boundaries. Okay. We're not allowing fear to keep us in bondage anymore. We are no longer bonded or bounded within or in this relationship. We standing the fuck up for ourselves. I stood up for myself yesterday. Oh my. I said, I feel I need to remove myself from this relationship. Because I don't want you to grow to hate or resent me from my past. Because obviously you're not able to heal from me. And yeah, he was always saying, like, you're so focused on your peace, you know, while I'm healing from something you did to me. And I'm like, man, fuck that blame shit, bruh. I ain't do shit to you. Nothing happens to us. Everything happens for us. So whatever I did, you're welcome. If you are holding that on me, I can no longer help you, bruh. I cannot keep not defending myself and standing up for myself because you tell me that I'm coming from a place of defense. Spirit says it's time for me to defend. It's time for me to stand up for myself. I haven't with you. I have kept quiet and I have silenced myself to keep peace. I have put your feelings before my own so that you feel more safe, so you feel more secure. Fuck that. We are not doing that no more. I need to feel whole. I need to feel peace all the time. And if you're not able to uplift me and encourage me in the ways that I need, then you can get the fuck. I did delay this breakup. I did. I know I did. So I know if you were Sag, man, whatever you had to leave or end or break up, whether it's a job or relationship, stop holding off on it. Sometimes spirit calls us to do things we might not even understand. And that shit hurt. I didn't want to end the relationship. I didn't want to break up with him. Because I'm a fixer, goddammit. I'm a fixer, and I think that I can help and heal everything, and I can't. People have to heal their own fears. People have to address their own dark thoughts. And if they're not willing to do that in a loving and harmonious way, then I can't be around you. I'm all about healing and working towards things, but I'm not about draining. And really, me being with him was holding me back from even being truthful with y'all about things that I'm learning and growing within myself. Fuck out of here. Y'all gonna see who the fuck I am. I am sweet and calm and soft, but I'm a Sag. We like to fucking speak our mind, and we come from a passionate place. And I'm tired of people telling me to lower my motherfucking tone. We Sagittarius know how to lower our tone, and we know how to also get rowdy. And I'm tired of people trying to silence my rowdiness. If you don't like the Sagittarius energy, you can fucking move. Because we can flame shit up, or we can be cool. It just depends on you, bruh. How you coming with us? How you showing up? Because what I notice about Sagittarius is we help so many motherfucking people, y'all. Before we help ourselves, we will have so many swords in our back, okay, before we put any swords in somebody else's. Fuck that, Sag. We are standing up for ourselves this year. We are. We are loved just for being who we are, and we laying out these boundaries. Let it go. As I'm talking about releasing things, you're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. And maybe that's the message for me too. I don't really have resentment for him. I'm not angry at him. I didn't leave the relationship angry. I left the relationship with clarity, with knowing I don't like the way I feel. I listened to my body. So we got to let go of these things, okay? So we can release it and be free. We're holding on to negativity. Wow, focus. Shift your focus, y'all. Away from what isn't working towards what is. That's what I started this reading off with. Is focusing on what we want, not what we don't want. Pay extra attention to where you place your focus. Okay? Everything will be all right, Richard. I know. I am sad. Like, I keep going up and down. Like, I have moments where I'm like sad, but I realize that I'm only sad because I don't have control. It's just my ego is sad. But my higher self is so proud of me. Like, I have peace. My mind is so clear, but my heart is hurting. Because I know, I have to be honest with myself, we have to still grieve people when we break up with people. It's a grieving process. So that's what I'm aware of in myself is like, okay, I'm grieving and that's okay. Like, yeah, I wanted it to work. And I really cared about him. And I feel like I was only staying because I hurt him in my own ways and I wanted to fix it. And I can't fix someone else's pain. We can't. We cannot. Wow. Healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once. You're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. And I feel like that's why Spirit had the Son of Cups here for the advice to be kind and compassionate to ourselves and allow this healing to come into play. Be open to it, right? And stand up for ourselves. I really feel like it's important for us to focus on what we're grateful for right now and not what we lost or what we don't have. Okay? At least I am too. Because y'all, my tower came in. This tower came in with me yesterday, okay? And I knew it was coming. That's why I feel like Spirit's wanting us to trust our intuition. Wow. This fell out. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to the signs you're being given. These signs will help you see how to best move forward in order to live your best life. Yeah. So I feel like right now, that's why Spirit's wanting us to be in a state of allowance and openness so we can see the signs that Spirit's trying to guide us to help us heal. And to make sure we're not focusing on the things we lost and what we don't want. And then letting go of this pain, this resentment in any way that you can. Whether that's breathing, meditation, journaling. I've been journaling. I've been breathing, y'all. I've been playing my sound bowl. I've been doing mini readings on myself. I just submitted my first poetry book to a publisher. So I feel like we need to dive deep into focusing on ourselves and loving ourselves, because what you resist persists. Don't resist this breakup. Don't resist this ending. Fucking shit, it is what it is. Fuck. I hate breakups, y'all. I think I'm gonna do a video. And Spirit kind of told me, like, hey, get back on that idea you wanted before you met this dude, which was called Bag Ladies. And I wanted to have a session where we all get on and we drop our bags and we just, it's a venting, vulnerable session. I feel like I need to do that today, because I got a lot of motherfucking shit to say, y'all. And I really feel like sometimes my friend, he tells me, he's like, listen, when you talk out of passion, you be saying some wise ass shit, and I don't even know what I'm saying. So I feel like I need to get on there and give us all a space to really drop our bags and release this shit, because we can hold it in thinking that we're letting it go, but we're just avoiding it, And I feel like being able to laugh at your pain and your experiences with other people is healing. Like, I'm gonna get on there. I might cry. I know I'm gonna laugh. And I know I'm about to be cursing a lot. And I'm bringing my blunt, y'all. I don't know what time I'm gonna do this at, but it's gonna be today, because it's an Aries. It's Aries energy. Aries just moved into Neptune. It's the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Yeah, so we about to talk some shit in a loving environment. Okay. So I hope I see y'all there. We can drop some bags today, okay? If you're going through a breakup or you're leaving things, changing your life up, let's have a space where we can be vulnerable with each other and drop our bags and create space to receive what is for us. So if you want to do that and you want to be vulnerable, come to the drop your bag session later on. I'll probably do like a premiere type video so you'll know what time it is. Thanks, Richard. I'm gonna do it because I'm sad today, y'all. Breaking up with somebody when you don't want to is, I've never done this before. Usually I'll stay until I can't no more. This is the first time I've ever left a relationship when I didn't want to because Spirit told me to. Like, it was in all my cards. It was in my dreams. It was when he would come over, I would feel it. We can't ignore our intuition any longer. And I'm not ignoring mine no more. I'm not, y'all. I'm tired of it. Like, I really am so mad at ignoring intuition. It's just fucking irritating. Because when you feeling it. Like, I could feel it in my stomach. I feel it in my gums. Like, my gums tingle when I'm getting a message, okay? And I be ignoring it. Sometimes I be feeling like I got a shit. That's how my intuition, like, if my intuition, like, if I'm not paying attention and I'm ignoring my intuition, I will feel like I have to take a shit, okay? It's like that anxious feeling. And I've been ignoring it. And he's been making me feel bad. He's like, you just want to make sure your peace is there. And if I'm not in the right mood or I'm struggling, then it just don't work for you. Hell yeah. I think that's for everybody. If your struggles are affecting my peace, I can't, bruh. If we are supposed to be in a relationship, we're supposed to be working on something together, it shouldn't be disturbing our peace. It should be welcoming it. You want to fight with me. You want to be in the past. You want to resent me. But then you want to be with me still. Nigga, either you forgive me and you want to work on forgiveness, or you need to let me go. And I realized he was not going to let me go, y'all. I felt like it was spiritual torture for what I did in the past. He's like, I'm going to still be with you, but I'm going to make you relive this shit every day. I'm going to make you feel what I feel. So yeah, you ain't going to get loves and kisses on a Tuesday, but I might give it to you on a Wednesday and a Thursday. Then I'm going to take it back Friday through Sunday. Like, that shit is exhausting. That was not fair to me. Yes, I have done things in my past that made him hurt, and I realized what I did and I've been doing better. But why take me back to hang it over my head? Who does that? Who does that? That's not love. If you can't forgive and move forward, then leave that person alone. That is not love. How can you forgive me and say you want to work on things, but you keep retracting back into old fucking patterns of aggressiveness and anger and toxicity? Yeah, I might fall into phases of defending myself, right? And expressing how I feel after he talks about how he feels, because that's the only way that I can relate with you. I can't, if you're telling me how you feel, all I can respond is with feeling. I can't, if I respond with my mind, I'm not listening to you, bruh. Everything I did was critical. So if you're with someone who is constantly criticizing you and telling you you're doing something wrong, stand up for yourself and take the lead of your life. You are the boss of your own life. Don't let nobody fucking tell you like I did. Don't let that fear keep you stuck in a relationship where you feel like you can't move. Thanks, Richard. It feels good to hear that. Like, and I have been telling myself that today. Like, I had to write down everything that he did that I didn't like, and it was a lot of things. And I had to realize, like, okay, I followed my heart though, and I never have done that. And so I'm really proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. Even though I want to call him and go knock on his door and go get closure. There's no fucking such thing as closure. Ego will try to have you out here thinking you need closure. No, you don't. It's an illusion. There's no such thing as closure. It's already closed. It's already closed. I did not need closure. I needed to just leave. That's it. And so what's so crazy is I actually am the one who, like, took accountability for everything I've done, and then I said, you know, I feel like I need to remove myself from this relationship because I feel like you're going to grow to resent me and dislike me even more than you already do right now. And I'd rather us leave with love than anger, right? And then I also said that I wish that I didn't move off of fear of losing him, right? And would have been more present in the relationship. He responded with tossing my key on the counter because he had my spare key, and then just leaving. And my ego didn't like it, so I definitely went after him, and he didn't stop. It was embarrassing, and I felt like a fool because he ended up blocking me on his phone, and he blocked me on Substack, you know, which he followed me to support me on. He blocked me on Cash App. He blocked me on Chime, which is like, what the fuck for what? He blocked me on emails, y'all. And it's like, we've been together for 2.5 years. How can someone who knows you and loves you and cares for you, right, just do that? And I feel like that's why Spirit was like, Alexis, it's time for you to just leave, because we'll show you his truth when you choose to lay out your boundaries and stand up for yourself. And when I stood up for myself and laid out boundaries, telling him what makes me not like what we're doing, I got blocked and I got dismissed. He didn't chase after me like I've chased after him in the past. He didn't tell me he loved me and he wanted to make this work. He didn't do shit but kick me to the curb. Or I guess he maybe had to feel like he kicked me to the curb because he didn't want to feel like I broke up with him, which is perfectly fine. But it hurt me, y'all. So I think that's where I'm hurt. That's where I could feel my ego is livid. And I can't act on my ego. Like, you don't run the show, bruh. So I'm making myself sit here and breathe and speak and journal and drink water and cry and yell and whatever I need to do. Because I put in a lot of work to this relationship where I was really beating myself up, y'all. Like, really, like, talking shit to myself. Like, I thought that I was the problem all the time. So I don't know if you might feel like this, like, where you feel like you're always the issue. And we come with so much kindness and so much love. And even though it might not be You know, the way that other people might need is still that my intention was always pure. And then one thing he always said to me was like, who gives a fuck about intention? You know, and I do. I live intentionally. Everything I do, even when I wake up. You know? So, fuck out of here. Like, I know, it's like we have to know our worth and know our souls and know what we need so that we can stop, you know, allowing people to come in and fuck with our energy. It's like self-love is the truest protection. And I didn't realize that. Like, I was betraying myself for 2.5 years. That's a long time, you know? So I feel like, sorry, I did not get on here to cry, y'all. But, sometimes we gotta let things go, even when it hurts, you know? And, thanks, Richard. It feels, it's disheartening, and it's hard to not feel unworthy. So, and I'm really trying not to say fuck him, you know? I'm really trying to come from a place of love. But how if I'm realizing that there was no love there anyway? Like, how can I come from a place of love if there was no love? Because if there was love, I don't feel that I would have been blocked the way that I was. And I don't feel that I would have been dismissed. You know, because what he doesn't understand is I don't have toxic relationships. Like, I've only him and one other. Okay, you need to move. Get out. Go. Go. My cat is under the table and I can't take it, y'all. Go. Go. Get from under my table, bruh. Get from under the table. Go. You're not welcome. I can't take it. He's scratching my feet, y'all. It's just, I was getting mad. I did not come on here to cry. But I was sad because, you know, I think that's why this card came out, to remind us, like, I am loved just for being me, you know. I don't gotta be this perfect person for you to help you feel safe, nigga. You need to focus on how you can feel safe for yourself, just like I do for me. That relationship could have been beautiful, but it was a lot of pain, y'all. So, I'm free. I hope you free yourself. I really do. So, yeah, Richard, I think I am going to get on live after the gym and just, you know, have a little venting session for people that are going through breakups. Because I know that I'm not the only one going through a breakup, especially with this Venus in retrograde and this new moon, and it's just a lot of things that are needing to be released that we are all probably grieving. And I think that we all just need that space to connect with other people and see that we're not alone, you know. I'm about to go run these emotions out, y'all. I'm about to go lift some weights and walk on my elliptical, okay? Because I'm not about to sit here and feel sorry for myself. You feel me? If people can't see you. Exactly. That's what I had to learn, Richard. It's like, I am perfect as I am. Nothing is wrong with me. And if people aren't aligning with me, that's just what it is. You know, we can't force things to work. But, ooh, I did want that relationship to work really bad, y'all. Like, probably more than, I probably had my grips on it too tight. That's why it had to be released. Sometimes when you hold on to things too tight, that shit slips through your fingers. It's like holding on to sand. That shit falls out faster, you know? So, fuck it. I've been through worse breakups. That's what we have to, when we go through shit, we have to, like, you know, reflect on our past. And I had to realize, like, Alexis, you went through a way worse breakup, okay? Like, I have been through it. This is nothing. This is a little, okay? This is a little tap on the hand. We can get through this. Y'all, we can get through this. We gonna heal. We laying out our boundaries. We're loving ourselves, okay? We're trusting our intuition. That is healing. That's growth. Celebrate it. Celebrate you releasing this. Celebrate you choosing yourself. I'm celebrating the fact that I chose myself. I chose to love me. Yay. I be talking shit like, oh, I love myself. Do we really love ourselves, though? Are we doing the things that show that we love ourselves? Because yesterday, I finally felt like I finally did what I needed to do to love myself. Now nobody can tell me that I don't love myself. Because I did something where I followed my heart rather than my motherfucking mind. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Because my mind was telling me that we can make it work and to stay and that it's all my fault. And my heart was telling me, you need to leave. This is causing you too much pain. It's time to go. I'm about to go transmute this pain at the gym and get me some abs. Make my abs stronger and my butt bigger. Alright, so I will see y'all at the drop your bag session. I am going to have a session for vulnerability later. For sure. For surely. I hope that I see y'all there. Sending you love, sending you healing, and sending you peace. Allow, flow, and grow.